Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you are new. Today we're in the 410 sprint cars here at Williams Grove. Hopefully we can have a decent race here and not too many cautions, 30 laps. We ran a good time in practice. I ran it on the qualifying set to try to get used to that real quick before we did qualifying, just because I know it was going to be a little tighter, and we ran a good time. So hopefully we could do the same here. We started out with a fresh track, which is probably the best idea for iRacing to do for these races, just because Williams Grove is always a wreck fest anyways, so might as well make it as easy as possible for people to drive it off the start as possible. But just rolling bottom here for qualifying. Hopefully we hit our lines pretty well. Went really close to that inside wall. I feel like I washed out a little bit too much though. Try and like kind of do the opposite here for 3 and 4. Going a little wider, come off lower.
17.0.
I'll take a 17.0. Somebody beat us out though. So far the 5 car has. I doubt this second lap will be any faster because we didn't have the run in from the top of 3 and 4. But oh my god, he ran a 16.5. That dude is flat-footing it completely somewhere. That is wild. He is so damn fast. That is crazy. We'll see if he can keep up that pace in the actual race, but that is a hell of a time, I'll tell you that. Because the race pace is going to be much slower than that. I don't know how the hell he did that. That is impressive as hell. 4/10 quicker. Absolutely crazy. But we out-qualified Gavin barely. We were 1,000th faster than him on our first lap. Got a little faster on the second one. Honestly, I'm shocked by that. So we're starting towards the front. Let's see if we could hold on to it here in the race. Alright, we fell back to 3rd. The number 1 car beat us out a little bit, but Gavin tied in time with the number 6 car, so that's very interesting. So times were really tight besides the leader. I'm interested to see if this guy can hold up that pace, because that is an unbelievable time, like absolutely crazy. I'm wondering if he just like, I guess that qualifying set hooks up a lot better than I was expecting, and maybe he just full throttled it more and it stuck. I have no clue, but that is absolutely nuts. Because I moved the wing all the way forward to try and get as much like downforce and everything as you can in these things for these long straightaways, but maybe he just left it where it was or moved it back, honestly, to be more tight, and then just full throttled it around there and it was stuck. I have no clue, but this is going to be quite interesting to say the least. Hopefully we can have a decent start. Hopefully there's not too many wrecks, but every restart will be single file anyways. Not going to be double file besides the start right here, but luckily we're on the bottom for the only double file start. I appreciate it, Seth. Good luck to you as well. He's starting in 6th, it looks like. We got Jarek back there somewhere as well, I know that. So good luck to everybody here. Hopefully we can have a good one. I love racing Williams Grove, but it doesn't get much participation. This is the only 12 people in this race that registered for this. So we have a single split, and it could go poorly. But we did run 50 laps straight at Port Royal in the open super late models yesterday as a single split, which was impressive. So hopefully this can be similar, where we can just go green flag the entire time, which would be nuts. He is starting so low, like it is shocking to me, honestly. We're side by side with Gavin. Try to hold the bottom, not slide up on him. He had a good run on that outside. Just able to hold more momentum up here. I got really tight on exit. Number 1 car got the lead right away. You got to use that bottom while it's there though. It definitely is the fastest way around if you can run it correctly. And your car doesn't get tight on exit. Oh, Gavin had a huge moment there. Try and hook it on his outside, but he gets the caution. We're not able to run it out side by side. Don't know where that caution was, but fun first couple laps there. We're able to run pretty tight. All right, with the restarts being single file, maybe they won't be as crazy with the wrecks and stuff with instead of it being double file. I feel like that causes a lot more wrecks, so hopefully the single file works out well here. Starting right behind Gavin. Hopefully we can have a decent start here. He had a huge moment off turn 4. I'm not 100% sure what happened. If his car got like tight and he like tried to pull it off the wall from hitting that and everything, I have no clue. But he had a huge moment. We were able to get to his outside on that straightaway and into turn 1, but then the caution came out. Unfortunate we weren't able to beat him to that line. I don't know what second place is doing. We're going to be trying to catch up as they're taking the green. Like the number 1 car out front just had a huge launch. Kind of got us away from everybody behind us, but I really screwed up turn 1. I thought I was going to smack something at the bottom, so I gassed it up, tapped the brake, trying not to hit things. Holy crap. Guy behind me sent it into turn 3. Like, I'm trying to keep the car somewhat straight, and he really was, like, sending it into turn 3. Maybe I take it too easy into turn 3. I'm not sure. Because I'm trying to get, like, a lower exit. I'm not trying to exit off really high, because it's going to get really slick off of turn number 4 really quickly. It's also going to start getting slick on the bottom down here in 1 and 2 very quickly as well. Because we're all pretty much running the same line, unless some guys are fighting behind us, but I am too busy to look up in the mirror much. Really just trying to focus on our own line. Leader did a 17.35. We're like a 10.5 off of him right now. Went a little higher, trying to catch that grip and just got loose. I think I let off a little bit too much. Trying to get that right rear in this grip to be able to hammer down a little bit more through these corners. Oh, he is sending it on our inside. He is just washing up though. Luckily he didn't run into us. Seems like 3 and 4 he sent it in super deep, which is really interesting. I don't know if he has like a slider line going on or what. But I need to try and avoid that if we're running slightly higher and he goes in low like that. Feel like we're slightly catching up to Gavin in front of us. Yeah, he sent it like really deep into the corner. I'm trying to maximize my straightaway speed more and not be too sideways in these corners. Because you can see we pull away a decent bit on the straights. He just pulls us back in the corner really quickly. Definitely going too high right there. That was a bad 1 and 2. Trying to be like just under or right at that grip level in 3 and 4. 1 and 2 I need to go down slightly lower like that. That's much better because the grip is a lot lower. Especially on the exit of turn 2. I need to like kind of cut down a little bit more. I feel like these guys up front, like first and second, they're just hammered down so much harder than we are, which is mind-blowing to me. Because I feel like that's just going to kill your right rear tire, because these things wear them out so quickly. But they're fighting for the lead up front, side by side. Oh, Gavin's in the wall. He got loose off of turn 4 right there. Big time. Smacked the wall, but he seems like he's still able to turn, so that's good. Good for him. Moving the wing back 1. Hoping to help us out a little bit. To not get too sideways on entry. And throughout the corner. It might hurt us a little bit down the straightaway, but I don't think enough. And yep, I knew that was going to happen sooner or later. Because he sends it much harder into the corner than we do. Because I got a little sideways, but I really wasn't much slower than normal. Yeah, with damage on the back end, we're fine. He might have really damaged his front nose, like, wing, though, which could really affect the sprint car a lot. I'm wondering if damage on the rear end, if it's, like, just a little roll cage around it. Because if that's the case, it's not that big of a deal, I feel like. So we should be completely fine. We're still in 4th and just at halfway in this race. All right, about to go back green, still in 4th. Hopefully we can hold this top 4 spot. I feel like we have decent speed. The 6 car behind us is quick, but we always pull away from him on the straights because he goes harder into the corner. But it doesn't look like he really has any damage from that contact either. So I think we're both fine for the most part. But hopefully we can have a decent run to the end here. Just at halfway was that caution. So hopefully we can go the rest of this way green. That would be really nice. But everybody's starting to roll higher up on the track because that's where all the grip's gone. Second place is actually up with first a little bit more in this one at least. So we're not all trying to catch up when he's taking the green. Pretty solid start. I'll take that. Try not to run into the back of Gavin there. So I felt like I had a decent run on the entry. Think I might have just went a little too deep into it, honestly. Trying not to smash the gas. That was sketchy. Because I just held the wheel pretty straight there, and it wanted to go down the track on the exit of turn 4, because the exit of turn 4 is very sketchy. But now he's on our inside. But he wasn't able to slide us because Gavin was literally right in front of us. He fell back some because of it. Oh, the 5 actually got up into the lead. Very surprising. They were running hard up front, I'll tell you that. They trying not to lose it off of turn 4. It's just so slick down the front stretch. It's absolutely crazy to me. And where the grip has moved up to in 1 and 2 is really awkward as well. I don't want to run that high, but at the same time, I'm trying to just hammer down as much as we can up there. Yeah, going onto the front stretch, I don't have much control over my car. I'm just trying to keep it as straight as we can. Through 1 and 2, it's pretty smooth, and then the exit of 2 is not that bad either. It's just 3 and 4 off of turn 4, and the front stretch is absolutely crazy. I need to like get down here just to be able to get the grip. That actually worked pretty well, I feel like. Ran high and then cut down on the front stretch. That felt pretty good, honestly. See if maybe we can do that and get under Gavin, or we might get to his outside, honestly. Oh, super tight race in there. Luckily, we didn't make any contact. I'm trying hard to get to his outside right now because it seems like the fast lane for me. He's moving up there. I'm going to try and get a cut down on the exit. He kind of had the same idea for the front stretch, like grip on the bottom. We both kind of got sideways into that corner. Oh, I thought I was gonna get the wall there. Super sketchy. Really focusing, trying to see if we can get by him. Oh, we pulled away from the guys behind us. I think they started battling some. That's perfect. See if I can get a little bit of a cut down. Oh, we actually get a great run down the front stretch right there. Lose a ton in the corner for the way I did it. So if I could find a better way to do that and keep up more speed, we could actually get under him going into turn 1, I think. Because you get down here in the grip, you definitely have a little bit more speed down the front stretch. He's running really well right now, though. Don't get that wall, Gavin. I'm gonna wreck right into you if you do. Because I'm like right in his tracks right now. Oh, way too sideways. Too much throttle. Over-rotated it too badly. That's gonna get him away from us a little bit. Two laps to go. Wow, this last half of the race went by so fast. Absolutely crazy. Gonna see if we could do something here on the last lap. Try to run lower or like a slider line in 1 and 2 maybe. See what we can do here. Oh, we're side by side. We were in the corner. Oh, baby, we got him in the last corner. Let's go. I'm shocked that worked. I can't believe that stuck. Hell yeah. That was awesome. I can't wait to see this perspective of that. That's crazy. I can't believe I got by him in the last corner. That was nuts. That 1 and 2 worked okay. I cannot believe I got that 3 and 4 to grip. I kind of just threw it in sideways and freaking got it to stick somehow. That was wild. Like, I really just threw it down there. The full last lap I want to kind of see, like, because I know I got side by side with him in the corner a little bit. Just try to get that grip lane, like where a little bit of this was, got a little side by side with him. He definitely was still ahead of us there. I thought we were more side by side, but I got a good run on the backstretch. I even lifted a little bit, I think, there, because I didn't want to run into the back of him. I thought maybe he was going to try to block a slider line or something, but I got it down there, and I was just so focused on trying not to hit these tires. And then I kind of got it kicked out sideways right there, and then just kept pedaling it, and it stuck somehow. Tried to leave that outside lane in case he got that run, but we had a good enough run on the exit. That was shocking to me. That was awesome. I'm so stoked on getting that third place from Gavin, because we have like a little, like, quote-unquote rivalry with each other. Not like in a bad way, in a nice, friendly way, because talk to each other most days anyways, so... That was awesome. He usually gets me in most races. He got me off the start there really well with that outside lane. These guys were stuck together really bad there. That was a lap 3 wreck. What even happened? Did this guy kind of slide up? It looks like maybe off of turn 4. They just kind of wheel hook a little bit. Yeah, it was just super tight racing, wheel hooking on the front stretch there. Not really much room, so very little room for error. And a single split like that, don't expect that to ever be not a wreck, honestly. Then the other wreck was not that bad. Well, it was only 2 wrecks. This is where we got together. Yeah, he was going into these corners a lot harder than I was, because I was trying to like keep it like a quarter, a third, and then slowly work my way up. And yeah, he was going into these corners a lot harder than I was a lot of the time, because I don't know. I guess I just wasn't going hard enough into it. I have no clue, but I was just trying to get good straightaway exit. But we were all good. No problem at all. Jarek kind of losing it a little bit. They get together a little. Just a really slick track, and then he had a really hard run into the corner. Almost the same exact thing that happened with me in the 6 car. He kind of just went in really hard, got into his rear end, and what happened with this dude? He just kind of like pulled off the track there. He just went straight off the track and off into the distance for no reason. That was weird. And then, yeah, we just had a race to the end. That went by super quick. I'm shocked that we still got Gavin, though. That was nuts. Like, we were so close for a while. That was freaking awesome. I'm happy we got him in the last corner. That was freaking nuts. But finished 3rd in the race. I'll take that as car number 3. Should gain some iRating, which I'll take. Oh, he lost his whole wing with a couple laps left. That's a big rip. And then we should gain some iRating. Let's go see what we end up getting out of the results. Lost a little bit of safety, but we have a lot of safety. I'm not worried about that. We do gain 28 iRating out of that. Very nice. I'm happy with that. Very good race for us. Gavin actually ends up losing 8 because he was car 2, finished 4th out of a 12 car field, and it was only a 3,000 strength field. Not super high, but decent for a single split, honestly. And I'm shocked. Oh, I forgot to look at my right rear at the end of that. I wanted to see how worn out it was, but kind of shocked that the 5 car and the 1, well, I'm not shocked about the 1. He's always fast, but the 5 car kept up and then actually got the lead there after the final restart a little bit over halfway through. Ended up going up there, taking the lead and winning the whole thing by almost a second and a half. Very impressive run by him, and great racing with everybody. It was a lot of fun because we were basically around Gavin mostly, and then the 6 car who fell back there towards the end, which is unfortunate for him, but had a decent run. I'm happy with that. Williams Grove is always a fun race to me. I always like this track, but I was not super confident coming into like this race from the practice because I felt so lost. Every time I'd lift off the gas getting into the corner, I would just lose the back end a whole lot. Maybe that's why I was really slow on entry of the corners, just really trying to not lose that back end as much as possible. I was more worried about that, I feel like. So maybe that's why I was slow on entry of a lot of corners, but I was really maximizing as much as I could on the exits for the straightaways, and it seemed to work pretty well. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. That was a nail biter between Gavin and I. Very, very fun. I'm shocked that we got him in the last corner. That was awesome. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. Go watch his perspective of it. Just look up his YouTube name, which is his iRacing name here, Gavin Ropchan, and see his perspective as well. That was awesome. So hopefully he enjoyed that as much as I did. But he got on the losing end of it for us, but that was a ton of fun. That was a very fun race. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Appreciate you guys for watching as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.